This episode is presented to you by DraftKings. The crown is yours.
I'm gonna tell a story I've never told.
Love it.
And I'm looking at my brother, and he trying to make eye contact with me. Like, bah! He slapped the dog, got it.
No way.
I just can't do it. And then Samuel Jackson goes, hey, mother, it's just another Tuesday.
What'd you do?
Well, I went crazy in that brother. Everybody was running and scrambling.
I bet you Nana know who I am.
Yeah.
Nana, I'm good with that. Hey, you doing, Miss Johnson?
Welcome to the show, Will
Appreciate
Smith.
you, man. I'm gonna tell a story I've never told.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
So,
Please.
Martin was newly married. So he was like, Will, you know, in Miami, he was like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing.
So this is for the first one?
First one,
Okay.
for the first one. Newly married, he was like, dude, I just don't, it's like, I was like, Marty, Ma, we in Miami.
Right.
Come on, you got it. He was like, no. I was like, dude, it's like, we gotta go. It's like, for the culture. They know, like, we the bad boys. Like, they know, it's
For
like,
life.
yeah, it's like, come on, man, right? So Prince had a club called Glam Slam.
Glam Slam.
Glam Slam.
Sounds like trouble.
Prince had a club in Miami. Right, yeah. So you can imagine what a Prince club was like. So it
Purple
was
everywhere.
yeah.
Everything suede.
You gotta have nice hair to get in.
Damn, I can't get in there. I'm with you though. I'm with you. I'm your plus one.
I'll see what I can do.
So I get Martin. I was like, Martin, come on. Prince got this. He got
can't
this
turn
club.
down
Come
Prince.
on, Martin, come on. He was like, man, all right. So we go. And Martin is literally sitting there with his hand. And he's sitting there, and it's
thick.
It's wild. Like, I'd never seen nothing like this club, right? So we're sitting there, and there's a balcony that looks over onto the dance floor. So we're up in the balcony, VIP, we're sitting there, Martin's sitting, and there's like girls like you just can't, you know, you've been to Miami,
Yes,
so
yeah,
you know, right?
yeah.
So the girl walks up and stands in front of Martin, and she's standing there, and she's dancing in front of Martin, and he's like, oh, come on. And she lifts her skirt up, and she has nothing on under, and she's asking Martin if they could. She wants to have sex in the club. And I look at Martin, and he's like, this one don't fucking go nowhere with you.
Right out the, he was
right
gone.
out the door. He just like right out of there.
Pissed.
Pissed.
You should have hit us like, baby, you
Pissed.
would have hit me 3
Martin-
months ago. We could have been.
Martin and I have never been out again.
Damn.
We've never been out again.
I would have left me there.
Wow.
They'd have left
Yeah,
me
that's
there.
funny. You still might be in there, huh?
What'd you say?
Baby, I'm not coming home. Kiss the kids.
Yeah, take care.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Question. Now, this could be urban legend, and we don't even have to talk about it, but any truth to you got arrested one time and hid a gun in your fold and it went undetected? We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. We could blooped it, but...
this motherfucker.
you know-
Can I tell you the story?
Please. I
Can
would love
can-
to.
Let me tell you this story, bro. So, I was bodyguarding the Far Side, right? And when I was bodyguarding the Far Side, we had to go to the Bay Area to do some shows like Souls of Mischief, you know? And so, OJ is on the fucking 405 that day.
Really?
So we're
It's a
literally
hell of a way to start the day.
watching OJ and his boy in the Bronco.
The juice is loose.
Yeah, man, in a major way. So we're watching this, and we're missing planes. The guys don't want to leave. They're glued to the TV.
Yeah, the world was.
So I'm booking other flights. Okay, we can get, it's the Bay. There's a flight every hour. Okay, well, make sure. So now we get to a point where we can't fly. We like, forget it. Let's just rent a van. So one of my guys go get a rent a van. Now I already had a gun on me, right? So I figured, I'm like, man, if we're going to drive up, I'll just take my gun with me. So we drive up. They do the shows, but now they want to stay with Souls of Mischief to do some recording. So I'm like, all right, man, well, I'm going to get back to the crib because I was still doing other things at the house. So I was like, I'm going to get back to the house. I said, man, when y'all get home, drive my gun back home. I flew back home. I left it in the van. So when they get back to LA, they call me up and they're like, big, we're back, so on and so forth. So now I have my other gun on me while I'm going to go pick up the gun that I had with the far side. So I got my gun, go pick up the other gun. I'm driving back. As soon as I get to Culver City, boom, they lit me up. I had 2 warrants for my arrest already on some other small shit, small like traffic shit, right? And so I always told my brother, I said, hey man, if they catch me on these warrants, I'm just gonna do the days. Don't bail me out. Just let me hold on to the cash. All right, cool. That's an understanding. So then I get pulled over. They come up, I'm in a white Astro van that I just bought, not knowing that when I bought this van, I bought it from this dude from 30s, right? I don't know the van enough. So they sit me down, they go through my van. My man comes back to me and said, where's the gun at? I'm like, I don't have a gun. Where's the gun? I said, I don't have a gun. And that's when we start, officer, boss. So like, I don't have a gun, officer. So my man told me that in my seat that there was a slit because it had these captain chairs with this material. When you pull the material up, dude cut a slit in there, but it was empty. So now, where's the gun? Because you had a stash spot. I don't have a gun on me. Literally, I'm wearing a t-shirt, some sweat shorts, and them corduroy house shoes, right? So my man get me, searches me up, doesn't find a gun. Sit down. All right. Starts going through my van. Comes back to me. Where's the gun? Officer, I don't have a gun. Stands you back up. I'm wearing a t-shirt, sweatpants, and house shoes. Searches me again, sit down. So now I'm sitting there and I hear the dramatic Kurt Alexander warrant out of such and such and such and such. Kurt Alexander warrant out of such. And I'm like, fuck. So my man come back and said, you got some warrants for your arrest. He said, and I'm going to put a detective hold on your van because you won't tell me where the gun is at. I'm looking at this dude when he tells me, stand back up. Now he searches me again. Now I'm looking at him go to my van and I see this dude tugging at my interior because now he got a hold on it. Tugging at my liners, all this shit. I'm looking at him throwing shit out my van and I'm sitting on the curb. Now he comes back frustrated. Stand up. I stand up. Now he's behind me. And he's literally going like this to me. Like tap, like pow, pow. My man, tow truck come to take my van. He links me up, takes me to it's Culver City. I get in there and just make a phone call. I call my brother Mouse. I like, Mouse. I said, hey man, I said, you need to come and get me. They got me on these warrants. Wait, what's going on? You told me don't bail you out. I'm like, Mouse, come get me. No, Kurt, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like, Mouse, come bail me out. I got you. Come bail me out. He's still trying to get me to talk on the phone. So now, this is probably like 2, 3 in the morning. The county bus comes about 5, 6 in the morning to pick you up and take you to LA County. So, he must have got there in like record time because it's like a movie. I hear him say like, Alexander, it's almost like a movie. You made bail. And as I'm walking out, there's a door with a window. And I'm looking at my brother and he trying to make eye contact with me. Like, and I'm like, walking. I get out, I'm walking down the steps, and he's still trying to talk to him. I say, hold on for a second. We get down the street, I go under my stomach, and I pull both guns out.
Yeah, 2, not 1. Yeah.
And what happened?
You the illest nigga alive, dog.
When they lit me up, I slid both the guns under my stomach. And when dude was patting me down, he never lifted my stomach. If I would have went to the county jail, they strip search you. So I had to make bail before that county bus came.
Damn.
Now, this is what I was going to tell you early on. I get home. I'm exhausted from dealing with the far side while they were in the Bay Area, flying back, doing what I have to do at home. They come and bring my gun. It's days of me being tired. I drive up, pick up the guns, come back. Now I'm exhausted. I go to sleep. Probably 3, 4 in the morning. Go to sleep. Next morning, I hear a knock on my bedroom door. And I'm like, Mom. She's like, somebody's on the phone for you. I'm like, who is it? He said his name is Rick Cummings from Power 106.
The next day.
That morning is when I got that fucking phone call from Power.
Changed your life.
Changed my life.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Ain't
Dope,
that crazy?
man.
Maybe they would have called back, but that day I would have definitely missed that call because I was going to go do that time.
That boy got bailed out before he caught that chain.
Yeah,
boy.
man.
He caught that chain.
Oh, man. I would have. And let me tell you, the
coach.
coach is Stak. I had a situation where I got caught with a firearm, and sure enough, when that motherfucker took me, my man, he said, lift your stomach up. I was like,
He was hip.
I was like, he know, but they found my
bullshit.
shit. They caught me slipping. I had it in my car at that time. Yeah, but I would have missed that call. I wouldn't even be sitting here with y'all now.
For real.
That's one of the best stories we've heard on the show.
Welcome to the show, man. Tyrese.
The Maloof brothers opening their first hotel in Vegas.
That shit used to jump.
Which
Palms.
one? Palms, yeah.
That shit used to jump.
So
Whew.
for the grand opening, they put like 75 some celebs on these private planes from LA just to be there for the grand opening. So literally I get on the plane and I'm on this private joint, just like, oh shit, private plane. It's crazy. And then right as the door was about to close, Michael Bay come walking on. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? I know exactly who the fuck this guy is sitting there. I'm talking about, Matt, right here, okay, on the plane. So I'm sitting there, shook his hand, cool vibe. He remembered me from coming to the set with Will and Martin. And then I asked him a question. I was like, let me ask you something, man. Are you aware of how many people in Hollywood say you're like arrogant, you this, you that, and this? And I guess the question was like the last thing he expected me to ask him. But you can tell, just on some real shit, he was like, yo, I appreciate you asking me a real ass question instead of like sitting there telling me how much you love the movies I've done. I was like, so our whole hour flight was about just chopping it up about some real shit, like what people think of you versus what you think of yourself, versus what you said and what you did, what you responsible for, blah, blah, blah. That was the gist of it. And it was love. It was all love. So then I get to the lobby. And I've never hung out with dude. I was on the set. He was in go mode, genius director, big action guy. Everything is 1,000 miles an hour in his head, And so seeing him when he's out of game mode, he's a whole nother person. Very cool, sociable. So I get to the front desk to check in. And as I'm walking through the lobby, because it's the grand opening, all these women was in the lobby in Vegas. And without me noticing, by the time I got to the front desk, I must have turned around. It was like 30 of them gawking and looking. And Michael Bay walked up to me. He's like, hey, man, wow, like he really got excited about all this energy that was around me. And my brain was like, huh, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like,
lady, you want to be my brother?
Like, if this is what if this
Float
is
your
what you
boat.
own,
Yeah, come on now.
hey, I do. This is what I do. You know what I mean? Like, this is easy. You know what I mean?
Shit.
I'm like, I'm the R&B nigga turn actor. Nigga. I got juices following me nigga, all day. You know? So I'm seeing the excitement that he's feeling about the energy around me. Now I ain't finna sit here and say I arranged anything, cause I ain't that nigga. But it was really like, and I was like, and then literally at the front desk was not the plan, but I felt his energy. I said, yo, man, I got some girls coming up, man. Drinks, it's real low key, man. You ain't doing nothing, pull up, right? Right? It's like, and then he was like, what's your room number? You know, what's your? So I got the key. I was like, blah blah blah, 405, whatever it was. And then I was like, man, this nigga ain't coming. You know, he ain't no fucking way he gonna come. You know,
Shit.
Man, listen, I literally. It's the funniest shit. If Michael see this clip, he gonna be like, "You, brother, I've never told nobody."
Hey, he got there before you.
Exclusive. So I'm literally in the room, right? I swear to God, it was at least 30 chicks in there. I didn't tell them they needed to do anything. I just said, look, man, if this man knock at my door, when he come upstairs, y'all got one job and one job only.
Get me on.
To just make him feel like the most incredible motherfucker you've ever met. Yeah. And I said, look, man, I want y'all to know, there is nobody in the history of cinema who knows how to film and capture women the way Michael Bay do on some Victoria's Secret. Been shooting them campaign for 30 years, blah, blah, blah. So they all up in there like that. And I'm like, yo, he actually specialized in putting random women on. He don't necessarily need to be with a supermodel. He don't go for the established. He'll go and find some brand new bad chick and make them look. Nigga, they was up in that motherfucker like, damn, they're just like, well, thank you for the opportunity. I'm like, oh, nigga said, hey, he gonna be happy to hang out with me. He gonna be way happy to see y'all when he get up here. Yeah. So, hey man, y'all ain't gotta do shit. Literally, this ain't no prostitution. Like I don't play them games. Yeah. I do shit, which nothing did go down. Man, drinks. Girls, put some music on, vibe, had a nice little suite. It wasn't nothing crazy. Then like an hour go by, I'm walking, I'm pacing in my room. And man, bup. And I swear, man, I almost want to get up and reenact this shit, but the camera's on me. But like if the peephole was here, nigga, I was like, oh shit. Like it was like a move, like, oh shit. Like, yo, nigga, if this motherfucker is on the side of this door, when I look through this peephole, it's over. So I went, looked to the peephole. Fuck. Yo, it's him. Y'all good, right? Y'all niggas,
y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Position. Action. Y'all niggas do action. Bruh, opened the door, came in, he always got his little shirt just about right here, he's Mr. Miami at 20. Hey, man, you want something to drink? They went full on flirting. Like, don't worry about me. Just make sure he feels amazing when he gets here. Man, they hit that thing so far at the park. Next thing you know, got each other's number. He invited me to a Christmas party. That's up the street, by the way, here in Santa Monica. And hung out with him. He's like, hey, man, I got this movie I'm about to do. I'm thinking about doing it. Steven Spielberg hit me up. And he's mentioning Spielberg like this normal. I'm like, Spielberg, he wanted to direct it. And he was like, maybe you should do it. He's like, what do you think, man? I said, Transformers? Like, man, that's childhood for me. And he's like, yeah, you think I should do it? Like, fuck yeah, man, it'll be crazy. He's talking to me like as if me saying he should do it is going to actually make him do it. I'm like, well, shit, you going to ask me? Yeah. So then...
You know what else you should do? You should put me in it, too.
Yeah. Then he said, this was funny. He said, he's like, yeah, would you do a movie like that? Like, yeah. I'm so fucking fired up, but I'm trying to play it cool. Like, Yeah, man, I do some shit like that. Shit. It's crazy. I grew up on that, man. It'd be crazy. You would kill that shit if you did it. And then he said, yeah. He said, are you funny? I said, yeah, I'm funny. I'm can't really tell you I'm funny, but I've been known to keep niggas' attention, to tell a good joke or two, you know what I mean? So he invited me back to his office. I walked in his office. The whole room was full of images, because it's all computer generated. It's all of these images of the cars and the Bumblebee before and after, the Optimus Prime truck, and all of these images. And he's like, come in, man. And I'm like, what the, I'm looking at my childhood. So he wanted to cast me in the first Transformers to play Bernie Mac, the car salesman who sold Shia LaBeouf's character, the first Bumblebee. If anybody's seen it, that was supposed to be me. Bernie Mac. And after hanging out with him several times, he literally created the role, Nest, and had me with Josh Duhamel, the soldiers, and we end up doing 3 Transformers. I would have been grateful for the Bernie Mac role, but for him to like, yo, I really like you, you a good guy. He literally out the sky, we had nothing to do with the storyline. He created the Transformers soldiers that work and rock with Shia LaBeouf's character. And all of that shit happened from an airplane ride. And all these women at the fucking hotel. What's the name of the hotel?
The Palm.
The Palm.
They did their job.
They put me
Ladies,
on the plane,
if you happen
changed
to
my
see
damn
it, shout
life.
out, ladies. Good work.
Great job. Great job.
Yeah. If y'all see this interview,
Thank you.
Good job.
appreciate you.
Vernon Maxwell.
Is there any truth to Hakeem slapping the shit out of you at halftime one time?
Lot
What happened?
Of truth and shit.
He said there's a lot of truth to it.
Motherfucker, a lot of truth in that shit. That motherfucker like he scrape his hands on the ground and shit. Motherfucker, oh my goodness. That hit me so goddamn hard. We was in Seattle. Every damn thing happened in Seattle. God damn, fuck Seattle. But we was in Seattle, I was mad. I was having a bad first half and shit. We was playing Gary and them. And Sean Kemp and all the motherfuckers, they had a squad over that motherfucker. Double Deuces, Ricky Pierce, they had a squad over that motherfucker. Dana Barrels, they had a squad. They just had a bunch of motherfuckers can play. So Derek McKee, then goddamn, I'm having a bad first half. I'm like, damn, you know how long that fucking walk is from Seattle to the locker room?
Yeah.
It's like motherfucker walking fucking this shit.
Around the block.
Forever. Around this damn building and come back in here. I mean, the walk is so long.
Yeah.
So I'm mad. When I get mad, I should spit. I'm walking, I'm spitting. And the niggas, Sam sitting up and Robert beside me. Man, it's gonna be all right, Max. Come on, man, you're gonna be okay. Man, fuck this shit. Man, these niggas ain't giving me the ball. These niggas won't pass the ball. Man, fuck this shit. So Dream behind me, and Dream like, Maxie, what the fuck is you doing? That shit's not professional. Don't do that shit. Stop that shit. I was like, Dream, man, fuck that shit, man. I'm tired of you too. And why would I say that shit there? I shouldn't have said that. Because he came in and put his goddamn big old hands on me.
In the locker room?
Oh man, he slapped the shit out of me when I sat.
Coming from the back?
Oh man, way from the back. He slapped the shit out of me so hard. I mean, I thought a motherfucker punched me. He slapped the shit out of me. Man, them big ass hands. Shit, that man slapped the shit out of me, man. That killed me.
But hey, but knowing you had to do, what'd you do?
Well,
You tried to get yourself together.
He's like, well, I'm glad you asked.
well, I got, I went crazy in that motherfucker. Everybody was running and scrambling.
Yeah.
I tell you that. There's a lot of motherfuckers scrambling in that motherfucker when I got there doing what I was doing. I went crazy in that song.
There's only one thing after a big nigga like that left you.
You got
I'm going to get that too.
Why you better know it? Papa, we was on the road. We way all the way across the country. We all got there. We way over there in Seattle.
That big nigga
well,
hit
we
you,
in the
man.
goddamn Houston, boy. I know boy, been some shit.
Oh shit. Oh, my face hurts. My mouth hurts.
My brother from another mother, undrafted all-star.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show, my guy, Brad Miller. Was it true you used to leave dead animals in Mike Bibby's locker?
I only did that once.
I only did that
Oh,
once.
is that the shit they got off at?
What was it?
It was a duck. We went duck hunting with Greg Ostertag.
Ostertag.
So I hung a duck up.
He used to take his front tooth out all the time.
Oh yeah, Ostertag was crazy.
Yeah, he was a crazy dude, man. I was there that
like,
year.
he's a wild crazy. Like,
Yes.
he's a wild card. Like,
Ostertag is a nut.
he's the most flexible 7. I mean, he can stretch like. It was crazy, but yeah. So I chased little Mike around the whole double court with the ducks.
Little
Like,
Mike.
quack, 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 quack.
I remember Brad was one of those. I was
Does
there.
Mike want to know what he did after that?
Yeah, what did Mike do to you?
His rebuttal,
What
he
was
brought, I think it was Mia's, whatever his daughter, I think, took their diaper and
Mia.
shoved that shit up in
Mia.
my handle. It was Mia at the time.
In your car handle? He put a his daughter's
And he's
shitty
the
diaper.
biggest germ freak, so he had to
absolutely.
grab
He
the
don't even
diaper
let
from
it-
home
Hey, Mike Bibby
and
don't even-
brought it as a rebuttal.
Mike don't let his food touch. So
No.
imagine
Yeah,
what
he's
he
a
had to
big
go through to
germaphobe.
carry his daughter's diaper and did you put your hand in the shit?
No, because obviously the guys were my guys. They
Oh,
told
so
me.
they told you.
Yeah,
So
he's
we
a-
got
he's
the
a big
hose out
germ.
before.
That's fucking nasty.
That's what I said. I go, that's nastier than a duck. Like, what the hell?
Mike's
Like,
sick.
that's
He's
another
sick for
line.
that. He's
That's
sick for
another
that.
level. Like, you just crossed the line. Like, baby shit.
Baby shit's
Come on.
nasty. Baby shit stinks.
You was putting Mia shit on Brad. On Brad.
motherfucker, me is shit.
Hey,
Dirty,
hey,
nasty
Mike. He said he didn't touch the shit, did he?
I didn't touch this shit, trust me.
Oh, someone snitched.
One of his white friends told him.
What did he do to you? How did it start?
Shit, no, because I came in the practice, this motherfucker hung up.
It was an
Ducks
off day.
that
It wasn't practice.
I'm sorry, I'm in the gym all the time, Brad. I don't know the difference. I just didn't come there when I had to, Brad. I went to work. Okay, so look, but look, he didn't clean the duck up or nothing. That motherfucker just killed the duck, threw it in his truck, and just hung that shit up on my locker. Guts. This motherfucker got guts. Dead. I said, Brad, come on, bro. I said, come on, bro. I said, you know what? I went and got a diaper from home and put that shit under all his door handles.
Hey Matt, Mike, was it Mia shit?
Mia's gonna watch this, man. Damn, I'm a grown high school woman girl now. Talking about my baby shit.
Oh, he said he still has. He's still gonna get you
after
back.
my daughter, because I have a daughter named Tia, so he named her Mia after my
My
daughter.
grudges don't end, Brad. I'm gonna get your ass back when you least expect it.
All right, bro. Hey, we in the middle of the show. We'll talk to you later. All right.
See, I thought it was Mia shit. Poor high school girl's gonna have to hear about that now. Like, damn.
That's funny as it made my face hurt. Welcome, Jamie Foxx. 2012, Django. How did that come about?
Yo, 2012, I had changed management, and literally, like, I heard about Django, man. I heard about Django from Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry was like, "Have you heard about this Django movie?" I said, "Nah, man." He says, "Yeah, it's with Quentin Tarantino." I said, "Oh, that shit sounds crazy." So he was talking about it, and then Will Smith, and I was like, "Man, Will, you got to do that shit." I said, "Motherfucker, he was like, well, he didn't know if he wanted to play a slave. I said, yeah, you're not a slave, you're a hero though.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, so he passed. And then I seen a motherfucker, Idris Elba. I was at a show. I was doing a show. He came back and said, yeah, you heard this movie, Django, Quentin Tarantino. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on the movie? Quentin Tarantino, something about Django. You know? I was like, man, yo, good-looking black motherfucking ass better do that shit, man. I don't know, you know, just thinking about it.
Hey, one more time. Do that again.
Quentin Tarantino's doing this movie, you know, it's called Django. You don't know, what do you think? I said, man, yo, good-looking motherfucking ass, you gotta do that shit, man. But for whatever reason, they all passed, and then I got a chance to come in and meet Quentin Tarantino, and the thing is that, you know, he never saw Ray. You know, so the way he saw Ray was that he was looking for wardrobe lady, and the wardrobe lady did Ray. So he watched it, had me come in, and I was already off script. I was already off book. Again, being prepared, man, being that sophomore in football, being ready. And I told him I know about the word nigga and all that. I understand what that was back then, and it's necessary to tell the story. So that don't bother me. I understand that. And then I told him, I said, but here's the thing, though, dog. I got my own horse. And he said, you got your own fucking horse? I said, yeah, I got my own horse. What the fuck? I said, yeah, it's outside, bro. And I said, not only that, but your stunt horse looked just like my horse. We just got to paint the feet. Just paint the shoes white and we good. And so he was like, I've never in my entire fucking life heard of somebody bringing a horse. I said, I got my horse right outside, bro. Let's go. What we doing? And boom, I got on the movie, bro.
Damn. That's dope.
That's fucking crazy.
And then when we got into the movie, man, you know, it was volatile, but it was a movie that for black and white folks, you finally get a chance to see an African-American lead, not only... Oh, that's me? Shit, I'm about getting ready to cut somebody else out. Now, who the fuck? Oh, that's me. But it was the first time you saw a black character really be the hero, and that was all Quentin Tarantino. He really wanted that to happen. And when Django came out, man, you know, it was gangbusters, and it was like, you know, it moved the culture in a different way.
It shook them up, yeah.
And people didn't understand the history of Django. There have been Djangos made years back. Django was a character from Italy, from the spaghetti westerns. That's how you got Clint Eastwood.
Damn.
So when I did that version, bro, when I go to Italy or any of these places, I can't even walk the street because that was, that was like the superhero. Yeah. So it all worked out.
That's beautiful. What was it like working with Leo? To me, one of the most underrated actors of our generation. What was it like being able to team up with him on that?
First of all, that's the homie, man. A lot of people don't know. Like Leo's like a real dude, and you know, you don't have to. I don't validate nobody just because they into the culture. But like Leo stood in line for the Biggie album back in the day. His best friend is Q-Tip.
That say a lot. That say a lot.
Yeah, that's why in Wolf of Wall Street when he popped like it, that's really him. That motherfucker, like he really on the shit. The motherfucker, he does his thing.
He got some nigga in him.
Oh, man, all the way. And the cold part about it was, you know, he knows the whole rap, all the scenario. Here we go, yo. One day I'm going to get that motherfucker to do that shit. But he's a real dude. And when he came onto the set, when we first did the read-through, he had problems with the word nigga, though. Because he would say it, and then he said, oh, pal, I can't say this. I just can't do it. And then Samuel Jackson goes, hey, motherfucker, it's just another Tuesday. Fuck these niggas. I was like, oh, shit. Motherfucker, say that shit. Motherfucker said it's another motherfucking Tuesday. I was like, he had to really wrap himself into that character. And at one point I pulled him to the side and said, Leo, listen, I ain't your friend right now. We back in the day. And if we was back in the day, they would kill you hanging out with me, talking to me face to face. So you got to let that shit go. Man, the next day that motherfucker came into the set and I said, what's up, Leo? Leo, what's up? What's up? They'll speak to me. When they say action, the motherfucker went in his bag. And that's one of the That's one of the coldest performances. You take that performance out, and he talks about the performance. I won't say some of the private stuff that he talked about. I won't say who it is, but there was this black guy when he grew up, he used to hang out with. And so he mimicked that character for that movie, man. So powerful motherfucker, man. When he came up when him and Samuel finally came onto the set, man, the motherfuckers walking in slow motion with their vapes and shit, man. Real Hollywood stars, all-star. Imagine an all-star. Mm-hmm. Samuel, Leo. Mm-hmm. I mean, them motherfuckers was going at it. So that's why that movie did what it did.
Mike Epps.
Is it safe to say that Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor are your comedy inspirations?
Oh man, them is the Godfathers right there, man. I had a chance I met Richard Pryor before he died and sat with him for a whole year. He couldn't talk, but he could, cause
comprehend.
But he could see in his eyes because he had multiple sclerosis, all his muscles was gone. And I did movies with Eddie Murphy, so I got a chance to work with the Godfathers, man. You hear me? That shit is, oh, man.
You were in possible talks to play Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, right?
Yeah, I was gonna play Richard Pryor, man, and then his wife, I didn't screw his wife, his ex-wife, and she got mad. You're not gonna play Richard. You didn't spank this ass. I said, nope, I ain't playing Richard Pryor then.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, she gonna sue me for this. You're going to People's Court, nigga.
People's Court.
People's Court.
Don't. Today. Yeah, for the show. Yeah, man, but I, you know what? It was, I went to Richard Pryor's funeral, man, and none of his friends got up there and talked about him. Paul Mooney, none of them people went up there to talk about him, bro. Monique went up there on the stage. She didn't know him. And George Lopez went on the stage. He didn't know him. He wasn't even in the casket. The casket was shut. We all in there crying. She done burnt him up somewhere. This the shit that we was going through. Diana Ross just stood up right in the middle of the prayer and just started. I swear to God, I'm not bored. Hey, I can't tell you a lie. She just started singing like, oh. She had a big ass hat with a net on her shit. And guess what? Nigga, I get on the stage, right? I'm on the stage. I'm coming down because I've been on coke for 2-3 nights. They think I'm crying for Richard, but I'm crying because I've been high all night. His kids is sitting there crying, man. So when I seen his kids crying, I start crying because it just made, I'm like, damn, that's their dad. Let me tell you something, bro. The lady told me that night, you're not ready to play Richard. I said, fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna kiss my motherfucking ass. I sit up here. But you know what I told him, though? You know what I told her? No, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I'm gonna tell you what I told her, Steve and Matt. I told her, look here.
Steven.
I love Richard Pryor. I love him to death. But my kids don't know who he is. But the little motherfuckers know me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the motherfucking, as good as Richard Pryor was, he was a bad motherfucker. These kids, they know who the hell Mike Epps is. And that's my OG, I love him. But the time is moved on. So if you go see a Richard Pryor movie with me in it, you're gonna see Mike Epps play Richard Pryor.
Right.
Now, for all the old heads that know Richard Pryor, they're gonna be coming in there like, yeah, nigga, you better come on with that mud bone, nigga. You better do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my age and the kids younger than me, they don't know who. They say Mike Epps is playing a comedian on there. I'm going to see this shit. That's how they gonna look at it. Yeah, that's where we at.
They gonna say Day Day too.
They gonna kill me with Day Day.
Day Day.
I think that role right there with Ice Cube, that was the best role that I played. Cause I can't get the character off of me. Everywhere I go.
Because the character is you, though, in so many
Well,
ways.
Some of it.
Yeah, that's a
That
part.
old Mike in the street, that's a lot of old Mike in the street.
I played all kinds of roles. I played drug dealers. I played I just was in a movie with Bruce Willis called, I forget the name of it, but I was shit. Google the motherfucker, but I was a human trafficker in that. Them was fucked up roles that I didn't want to play.
But you killed it.
When I first got into business, one of the first roles that I played a movie with Vin Diesel. It was called Strays. It was Vin Diesel's first movie. Didn't nobody even know who the fuck he was. That ludicrous character, Ludacris in the Fast and Furious, that should have been me. That was Vin Diesel's friend a long time ago. Acts of Violence, I was in that movie. Man, I played a million roles.
Welcome to the show, the legendary Cedric the Entertainer. I love your versatility though, from where you started to where you're at now.
Yeah.
When did you know in the comic space that you had kind of not only made it, but you had the ability to cross over and start doing more than just stand up?
Man, they probably had to go back to the Bud Light commercials. Like, you know, so it was interesting back in, I guess this was late 90s, early 2000s, I was trying to do, Budweiser was headquartered in St. Louis. I was trying to get some money to just do a tour, like with some people. I saw somebody, a country singer with a tour bus with his face wrapped on it. That's all I wanted. So I was like, I'm gonna go to Bud Light and see if they'll do this Bud Light tour so I can have a tour bus with my face on it. And then they did that, and then offered me the commercials. And so I did a Super Bowl commercial, the one where I shake up the beers and the girls.
Oh, that's right.
And it won. It won like the Super Bowl. Yeah, a long time ago, but it won. And then you crossed. You wake up the next day and it's like you walking through the airport and a whole nother fan base. Like, yo, boy, shake up the beers, ain't you? I tell you what, boy, you get to shaking them goddamn beers up. Hey, man, what's your name? Cedric? Cedric. But you realize it's a whole new fan base, and so that's when you kind of, because we take great pride. Like I was the host of Comic View, so I became black famous before I was famous with other people like in the hood, because I was the host of Comic View and I was on every night. Even in Hollywood standards, I was way more famous, like in Dallas down here, Houston, than anybody would knew me out there before I hit. So I would go in meetings and, people wouldn't know who I was at all. And, but I came with this kind of like, this kind of sense of grandeur from the assistants and the secretaries. Everybody like, why are they so excited to see you? That was like early day. That been like before, like how people are about YouTube stars now. Like, as adults, we like, I don't know who that person is.
But if you know, you know.
But if you know, you like,
Yeah,
that's
him.
He on that one. He on something right now. So that's what it was. So I think that, from there, I recognized it and then just kept staying on my hustle like that. I always kind of also been very outside the business. Me and my partner, Eric Rohn, we've been together like my whole career, 40 years, and we kind of operate in the agency situation, but we never really like tried to be like in the inner circles of people and just kind of like walk around. So what I'm saying is I wasn't at no Diddy parties. One party, guys.
Just one
party.
Just
and,
one.
I mean, my lawyer's dealing with that. Okay? Just one time.
What I'm trying to say is,
yeah. You always get around and try to get yourself out of that shit. Like, yeah, I know y'all gonna see the picture, but no, that was at a church convention.
Yeah, I was only there for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Was there any moment in your career where you felt like you wasn't reaching your potential, you was a failure, and you almost gave up?
Oh man, I mean, it's
you had to like shake back.
Hollywood is a place where it is ebbs and flows to it in a real way, where you hot, everything popping, and let me see, I did like a couple of movies that I was really, I had ambition for, And then, you know, many circumstances for different reasons they didn't pop, right? The movies didn't drop, and then you drop. You know, you lose the cachet.
Buzz.
And yeah, and it was gone. And it was like some shit where you trying to figure out how to get it back. And, you know, yeah, it just feel like Hollywood ain't checking for you. You just have to learn how to. Luckily, you know, I always say for stand-ups, that's our saving grace. The fact that we can go on the stage, go around anywhere in the country, around the world, and still make a living. Like we don't have to depend on, you know, the business. So that was really the saving grace. But when you kind of hot, you got that it factor, and then you're not like getting the calls. That's a hard space to, you know, to kind of live in as a young person. So luckily, I even feel like my career started a little late though. Like I went to college, I had graduated. I didn't really start doing comedy till I was like 27, 28, which is kind of late for people, you know. And then I popped, you know, in my 30s, and so I was a little mature for it and had worked in corporate. So it didn't scare me, but I definitely was shook that, you know, what was once like this super fun private jet life was back to like, yeah, what's up? You know, everything that's me too. Yeah, so man, I'm 2B. I used to be all jet life, you know what I'm saying? Like it changed. You all right? You good?
But
you realize you good?
You back to jet life though. I've been on a couple of
every
bitches with you.
I've
been on a couple of bitches with you. Hey, I've been on a couple of bitches with you. Yeah, boy, back to jet life. All right.
We back at it. But that is one of those things. I always tell young people that too. You just gotta enjoy the ride more than anything, like because it is an ebb and flow to any, you know, any business. When you hot, you know, you definitely feel like this always your spot, and you try to like, you know, kind of respect that. But then the littlest thing can change, and so like these movies didn't hit like I thought they was, and that was it. Like you know, you like damn. So you fight, you pivot, you fight. I pivot. That's when I changed to television, and it's been really a great saving grace. So you know, a lot of times you don't have that with TV. You don't get if you're not on the it show, like you know whatever 50 producing or whatever these kind of it shows, but. You know, my show been on 7 seasons. Like it might not be everybody cup of tea, but it's CBS top network in the world, and the checks reflect that. So,
goddamn right.
Don't really care if you don't watch.
Back.
Yeah. Hey, ask your grandmama about me. I bet you Nana know who I am. Nana, I'm good with that. Hey, you doing, Miss Johnson?
The one and only, man. Kevin Hart.
Best courtside story as a fan watching the game and interacting with a player.
I got a lot. Best one? I say one that backfired. Harden's is pretty.
You a known sideline troll.
I should talk. By the way, none of them went well. None of them went in my favor.
None of them went in your favor?
Harden in Philly. Harden gave me 50. He didn't get the Sixers 50.
He gave you 50?
He gave me 50 and said to me directly, I'm gonna give him fucking 50 because you won't shut up. Fuck out of here. He gave us 50. D Wade in the playoffs, second half gave us 27. I did that. I'm responsible for that. I'm definitely responsible for that. No, I definitely am. The biggest one is we're in the playoffs against the Celtics. It's a road game. I fly to Boston. You know, this is the year we're supposed to get it done. Like this is the year where, you know, I'm very hyped that we're gonna get it done. This is when Kawhi and the Raptors, his was the last second shot.
So you had Jimmy on the team that year?
Man. Go to Boston. Motherfucking Celtics, we blowing them out. Killing them. I'm talking shit to Celtics fans. Shut up. Everybody shut up on courtside. That's right. Boston sucks. I'm going at it. They booing me. Woo. Fuck y'all. Going at it. Second half game just keep getting closer and closer. What's going on, man? Come on, man. Y'all got to do something. The crowd starts saying, fuck Kevin Hart. Fuck Kevin Hart. Fuck You know, they done came back, got the lead. And I'm like, that's enough. Like, come on, man, seriously. At some point, it got to the point where I was like, I don't feel safe walking out of here.
I need to leave early.
I go to get up. It's like 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I go to get up, walk out. Boom! Fuck Kevin Hart. whole arena was chanting, fuck Kevin Hart. I was like, well, I'm gonna stop going to the games for a minute. Just let this cool off. I don't want this to stick to me.
Yeah.
So, you know, then I didn't go to a playoff game for a minute because I'm superstitious. So I was like, I'm gonna stick out of it for a minute. And then I ended up going back, man, and I just can't help. I gotta talk shit. I have to talk shit, especially because I know all the players. I gotta talk shit. And I kill them too. I kill them. Carmelo, I've definitely hit Carmelo. I told Carmelo he had prosthetic legs. Who else have I hit hard? AD. I've hit
Vaughn
AD
got you
hard.
good when he took your drink out your hand and gave it to Drake.
Gave it to Drake. Yeah, that's all-star game is fun though. It's not malicious. Yeah, I'm not malicious at the all-star game. It's a good time. It's a real good time at all-star. Regular season, if I'm there,
it's real.
Yeah, I'm coming at you.
You're in game mode.
I'm saying everything I can. I feel like I'm out there on the court.
These count.
Yeah, these count. I'm hitting you with real. You gonna laugh because you don't see him coming. I told AD his eyebrows was a headband. Harden. I said Harden. I said Harden's on hormone pills. Look at his chest. You know, this is when he was a little bigger. He's a little bigger. He's on hormone pills. Check him now. I just throw out the shit. Draymond, I'll go back and forth with. Draymond can talk some shit back though.
Yeah.
Draymond's fun.
The one and only Joey Crack.
Shaq is different.
Yeah,
right?
he different.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a story, right? Because this is like a sports show or whatever. I'm in Miami. I go to the studio. I work in my studio, right? I walk in there one night. I'm supposed to be in the studio, and it's pitch black. Dark, no lights on, whatever. I walk in there. There's a shadow of a human being this big in the dark. And I said, holy shit, they came to kill me. No, that's it. This is it. This is what people must feel like when they're about to die. Like, you know, he's gonna kill you.
Seen the light?
Hello? Yeah, I seen the light. Shadow like this. I turn on the light. There's Shaquille O'Neal. I see Shaq.
You almost shit
What's
yourself.
going on? He said, they just traded me to Phoenix, big fella. I wanted you to be the first to know. Fuck out of here! I was going to die! Like, yo,
I wanted you to be the
ever
first to
seen
know.
the shadow of Shaq?
That's a big motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
Holy
that's crazy.
shit!
He said he wanted you to be the first to know?
What the is this big? Yo, I'm like, I knew it. I'm dead. I knew it. I'm dead. I see them. I said, they sent the biggest guy in the world.
Yeah, bro.
This guy's gonna kill me. I turn on the light. It's Shaq. Yo, big fella, just wanted you to know, man. They traded me to Phoenix. I'm like, what?
Where were you in Miami?
In Miami, but
Yeah,
he was on
Miami.
Miami. I'll tell you
Yeah.
another thing. I used to tell you, and Shaq don't kill me. But you know, me and AI used to be together every day in his prime. Every day. And when he played them in the championship, I kept trying to gas AI. I kept saying, yo, dunk on Shaq. It's gonna be legendary. Right? So when you think, you know, the legendary dunk, nah, it's real talk.
That wasn't good advice.
I used to, but listen, all right. So I'm just telling him, I said, yo, dunk on him. Right? Because AI at that time, he had them hops too. I was like, dunk on him. One day he looked at me, he said, he's gonna fucking throw me in the stands.
Yeah, I was about to
He's
say.
gonna beat me up.
Yo.
Stop telling me that. I said, yo, Shaq must have abused people.
No, I
huh?
was gonna say, don't confuse joking, laughing, playing, run around naked Shaq with game time Shaq. Shaq
That's a
will
whole
fuck
different-
somebody up in a
yes,
hard.
man.
Shaq
Yo,
used to say,
AI told me
Bro.
he's going to body slam
to
me
tell his teammates,
in the
Craig.
stand.
yeah, if someone,
Let him drive.
Yeah, if someone is
Let him
cooking,
come on in here.
if a
He
wing
used to say
player or a
that.
guard is cooking, he said, let him come on in here. And Shaq will lay him out, and that'll
Yo, Shaq is different.
This is my
so
story of
big,
Shaq,
bro.
and I tell this all the time. But we finna play, he's in things, and we finna play him. You know, that's like a big brother to me. I talk to him just as much as I talk to him every day. He actually texted me 2 days ago and telling me how proud he was with everything I'm doing in the community. But I normally go up to the game and run up and chest bump him, right? What's up, big bro? He catches me mid-air with 2 hands. I'm like, man, put me down. Why would you do that in front of all that? He just catches me mid-air like I'm 5 pounds.
this
like
guy,
Shaq. Bro,
Shaquille O'Neal.
come on, man, put me down, bro. Don't do that.
It's Shaquille O'Neal.
Young prime
That's
time
how big
Shaq.
he is.
And they made a new, if they would have made this era, the Bruce Lee movie when Kareem was
Oh, that
fighting
would've
him
been
and shit,
Shaq.
it'd have been Shaq
No
slamming
question.
him about 100 times.
No
You don't
question.
want to smoke with Shaq.
And welcome Chandler Parsons. Best Kobe memory on or off the court?
Yeah, so I got a good Kobe story. So my rookie year, we're playing here in Staples Center, and Mikhail tells us before, like, look, you're like, he pulls me aside, like, you're gonna see crazy people, you're gonna see celebrities there, like, lock in. And Kobe, he's gonna try and bust your ass. Like, he's gonna be like offended you're guarding him.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, cool, like, love it. I'm flattered to guard him. So I go there. First of all, I'm just looking at the courtside. My head's on a swivel. I've never seen this before, right? I'm like, God damn, this is crazy.
All of them are in
Denzel's
there.
there, and this chick's there. I'm like, wow. So I'm already distracted. And of course, I'm starting on Kobe. And Jordan Hill that year had got traded from Houston to LA. So I had known him, as a little side note. And fourth quarter comes around, and Kobe looks at me and he's like, are you guys staying the night tonight? And I'm like looking at Mikhail, make sure he's not looking at me before I'm like, yeah, like, what up? I'm like, oh, he's doing it. Like, he's Mr. Miyagi in me right now. He's like, he's doing it. I'm like, yeah, like, what's up? We're staying. He goes, oh, I'll set you up. Like, I'll get your number from Jay Chill. And like, if you want to go out tonight. I'm like, stop. Like, you're like, I know what you're doing. Like, come on. Mikhail's over there, like, grilling me. Like, stop talking to this motherfucker. So I go, he ends up just going off. He has like 40 that game. We lose. After the game, you know, like right there in LA Live, we go to like Katsuya, and we're with all the OGs, right? We're with like Camby, Down, and they're all taking me out. I get a text, and it goes, you're all set at Supper Club - Mamba. And I'm like, I'm like looking around like, all right, who's fucking with me? Like, no way. But I'm like, Courtney Lee was my guy, right? I'm like showing him, like, is this real? Like, you got his number? Like, and I write him back. I'm like, okay, like, or like, like I said something like, are you coming? He's like, nah, I can't make it, but my guy will hit you up. Got a next text, hey, you're set up. Let me know what you need at Supper Club, whatever. So at this point, I'm telling the table, I'm like, guys, I got you. Like Kobe's my guy. He set it up. Let's go. JB Bickerstaff is there. Like, I'm bringing coaches. I'm bringing trainers. I got it. And we have a blast, right? We have the craziest night ever. Supper Club was the club where the tables were beds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was awesome. Like, I was like, it was nuts. And 2 a.m. rolls around, and granted, I'm with these guys that made hundreds of millions of dollars, and this waitress beelines right to me with the check. And I'm like, oh, shit. And my dad's my financial advisor at the time. He would be on my ass if I like value sized my combo meal at Chick-fil-A. And she's bringing me this bill for God knows how much. And I'm like, oh, man. I open it, and it's like $22,000. And now at this point, I'm like, I'm sick. Like, I'm sick. I'm physically like, no. Like, I can't do this because card's gonna bounce. And I'll never forget, this chick looks at me, hands me a pen and says, sign for Mr. Bryant. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I videoed the whole thing. I'm like, signing Kobe Bryant. I signed Kobe Bryant on a $22,000 club bill. And everyone, by the way, they say he's tough. He's going to go at you. I'm like, this dude was cool as fuck.
Hey,
like,
that's a dope story.
He was awesome.
That's a dope story.
It was a
right
crazy, crazy
Did you
time.
keep the receipt?
I got a picture of it for sure. Somewhere. I still got his number.
I love the way the story went, though, because I thought, because Kobe wasn't asked too, he would have stuck you with the bill.
And his bill from the weekend before. I was like, oh, I'm fucked.
But then he flipped it on you. I like that,
It was
man.
nuts.
Yeah, that's our guy. I love that. That's a dope-ass story.
I got nothing but love for him.
That's probably my favorite Kobe story.
That's a good one.
Welcome to the show, Rasheed Wallace.
Last time you was on the show, you talked about how Joe Klein punked you. That went viral clip. Anybody else besides Joe Klein punked you while he was playing the league?
No, cause not that I can remember that punked me like he did, dog, on everything.
Why don't you share the story with some people that might not have heard it?
All right. So here I am. I'm a rookie, and Joe Klein went to the University of Arkansas. That's my guy. Ended up being my teammate later on in my career, but so here it is. I'm a rookie. He's playing for Phoenix. So we're out in Phoenix, and I'm like, all right, bet. Playing them, and it's a certain play that Jimmy Lynam ran where the big man gets the lob for the dunk. So the first time I went up, boom, I caught it, I dunked it, and y'all, what? Y'all don't want it tonight. So Joe Klein looked at me, he said, hey, you do that shit again, I'm gonna fuck you up. Man, whatever, old ass dude, man, get out of here with that shit, whatever, you ain't ready for this. So boom, like 2 plays later, yo, SOS, which stands for same old shit. We was like, SOS. I'm like, bet. Here I take off. It was like air missile defense. Next thing I know, I'm like this. I'm like, damn, and he's standing over me like this. I told you I was gonna knock your ass out. You better don't try that shit no more.
That's crazy.
Oh, bro, I was like, I had a whole different respect for veterans in the league then. Went him and Terry Cummings.
Terry Cummings was strong as a motherfucker. Terry Cummings was strong as fuck.
Bro, again, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to go back down way far memory lane, but it's funny as fuck. So here I am, rookie, excuse me. Terry Cummings is on his way out, but at the time he's playing with Milwaukee, right? So boom, they like, all right, you guarding Terry Cummings tonight. I'm like, all right, cool. I know who he is. I saw him play on TV with Sidney Moncrief and all that. I'm like, all right, because they was big rivals with the Sixers, Dr. J, Andrew Toney, all of that, right? I'm like, all right, bet. That's when I knew the difference between weight room strength and grown man with kids strength. Okay, let me tell y'all, it's a big difference. Don't let that weight room strength pump y'all up to think y'all cock diesel and this and that. Y'all deal with an old man who been through some shit, who got like 4 kids and about 8 grandkids, and who be out
4
there
baby
working,
mamas. Yeah.
rustic ass hands. Hey, let me tell you, I'm trying to back this man down. First of all, he gets the ball in the post. Hot knife going through butter. Laying me up left and right. Damn. I get the ball in the post, it's like this. The same way this couch
ain't going nowhere.
This is me trying to dance. And then, man, I passed the ball out. I'm frustrated.
Repost.
Hey, repost what? Fuck, what? Repost? Man, you crazy. I'm posting out there at the 3-point line. Terry Cummings was strong as shit, and that's when I knew the difference between grown man strength and weight room strength. Strong dude, man. I'm telling you, them NBA veterans, man.
For real.
Shout out to Richard Miller, man. He's the reason why we have this new segment called Fact or Fiction. I think he started it because his sister came on the show and he had a lot to say that was fact or fiction. We're going to start with you. Fact or fiction, you was ejected from the McDonald's.
Fact.
How? How the fuck you get kicked out of an all-star game?
The McDonald's please, I didn't even do that.
Fact.
How did that happen, bro?
Like, no, so, cause man, I could deal with playing hard. If you busting my ass, I could deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, don't come at me with all the elbows and dirty shit, though. You ain't got to do that. If I'm busting your ass, don't come at me with that bullshit, dog. Just
Came at you with it.
The big boy, Darnell Robinson, the big fella from Chicago. You know, we ended up being friends in the long run. But it was like, yeah, you know, he shot the elbow. I ain't appreciate that shit, man. So, you know, I gave him that elbow back, and yeah, they gave me the tech, man, and kicked me out of that motherfucker.
After one tech?
1 or 2. I didn't care. I didn't want to be there.
I didn't want to be there.
No, to be honest, I didn't want to be there. Like, y'all already know, I'm not an all-star game type of dude. I don't give a fuck about an all-star game.
Yeah.
McDonald's this and that. So they like, oh yeah, you top player in the country, you gotta be there. I'm like, oh man, fuck.
Yeah.
So I was half-hearted with all the shit there.
That's another record you probably have that probably won't be broken. The only person to get kicked out of McDonald's All-American game.
Crazy.
Fact.
With Ronald McDonald was there too.
Yeah, and you just came from the children's hospital the day before.
Crazy.
No bullshit. I know. I was there too. Yes.
One of your first scrimmage games at UNC, you dunked on senior big man Eric Montross and said, "Your job is mine." Fact or fiction?
Those words, no. It wasn't those exact words.
Can we hear the words?
But no, it was something like that. I can't remember verbatim. It probably was something like "this my shit now," or something like that.
You let him know you was here. How'd that go?
My presence is felt. My presence is felt. But him and Coach Smith taught me a lesson. So playing against Eric Montrose, that's my guy. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, in practice for the first, month or so, he's busting my ass. I'm like, shit. Because I'm still struck like, oh, shit, I just watched him a couple months ago
winning
championship. So here I am practicing and playing against this dude. So I'm like, all right, bet. So first month, he busting my ass. Then I'm like, bam, bet. I got his game. Here I am. We in practice. Boom. He goes for his jump hook. So with his jump hook, he always liked to just put the elbow out first and then go up with the right hand hook. I got you. I got it. Take the elbow. I step back and I'm jumping straight up. Block that shit, right? Boom, we start to break. Block that shit to Stak. Stak, we out. Let's go, we out. Boom. They come back down. Next time, he clears me the fuck out. Smacks me all in my face. I'm talking about he hit me like this. Jump. I'm like, oh. So I'm like, okay, it's an accident. You could take that, the first time it's an accident. But when he came back down and did it again, same thing. Jump. Oh no, dog, we got to fight right there. I'm like, man, the fuck out of here. They're like, dog, you gonna cut that shit out. Coach Smith, oh no, we don't do that. We don't say that here. Oh, give him a vest. So anytime you had to, you were getting disciplined by any of the coaches, you had to wear a weighted vest. Yo, run them laps.
Just run. That's it.
I had to run till Coach Smith told me to stop.
Oh, fuck.
So I ran for about maybe like 10 minutes. But it was a learning lesson, like shit. I can't fuck with the All-American senior.
Facts.
He saved me my rookie year, my brother Kenyon Martin. Motherfucking Martin.
What was that process like from the day you broke your ankle to the day you got drafted #1?
Hell.
It was only like 6 months, right?
It wasn't even that long. Shit, I got hurt in March. Draft in June.
3, yeah.
End of June. So I didn't work out. I couldn't work out. I was I had screws in my ankle. You know what I'm saying? Non-weight bearing. I was in a boot on crutches for 2 months. So I didn't do nothing but go to therapy. While everybody else going to meet with teams and do all that, I didn't do none of it. And then when I was able to get the boot off and all that, it was like, okay, so how is it? Like, well, so we go to Chicago. They're like, well, the screws got to come out before we even think about picking them. The screws got to come out. The doctors got to examine them. So we did that, and all these teams trying to. So we there, like, everybody ain't finna come in this damn room. I ain't no damn guinea pig. Like, what number you got? I ain't gonna be there. What number you got? I ain't gonna be. You can't come in the room. You can't come in the room. All right, so we do that, but it was hell, man. Mentally,
right. That's what I want. I want
that.
That side.
Didn't know how to deal with it, man. Like, I ain't never been through that. I always could hoop. Couldn't do anything but sit there and wait and hear they thinking about taking this person and this and that.
Who else was in that draft? Who was it? Do you remember the top 5?
They was thinking about they was gonna take Darius first.
Darius Miles?
The Nets was gonna take him first. Like, they weren't thinking about taking Strohmeyer. Strohmeyer was second. But they were thinking about taking Darius first. So Darius is athletic, but he couldn't hit his ass with both hands, boy. Couldn't shoot that thing. So they was thinking about taking him, and I was in Orlando when we was working out. I went to visit Orlando. We all was down there together.
He said he couldn't hit his ass with both. My bad, bro. Carry on.
So I watched his workout, right? and he couldn't shoot that bitch at all. So I was like, y'all thinking about taking him? I was like, okay. So Stu had told me, Stu Jackson, he was in Vancouver at the time, GM, and Stu told me, if the Nets do something stupid by not taking you number one,
we got you at number 2.
You won't get past us at 2, so you good. So I was like, shit, all right. So from that point, from that conversation on, it was like a relief.
Change your
Of course,
mind.
I wanted to be number one.
Right.
But him telling me that was a sigh of relief. You know what I'm saying? So coming up to the draft, all that, it was still like they still was on the fence. Like draft day, like they was still on the fence. Was what they was telling us. But yeah, man.
Mike Miller, Jamal Crawford.
So you did no workouts for no teams and went
sort of.
normal. Oh, there's more to it.
No, it is sort of a workout.
Let me hear.
They wanted to say, they said we need to see if he can run and jump. I had been right before the draft, maybe a week before the draft. I go to Jersey. I can't really do much, but I had been doing rehab. I had been out the boot and all that, doing rehab for a little bit. Wasn't right all the way, but I had been running and stuff. Literally, I ran down the floor, ran back, grabbed the basketball, dunked it, and went and took my shoes off.
See you at the draft.
Did exactly what y'all asked. Y'all saw me run. I jumped.
That's it.
What else you want from me, man?
No one's ever did that, I guarantee you,
Absolutely.
in the history of no sport.
So they had a decision to make.
And they chose you.
Yeah, they made it, and
they chose you.
It's a guy from Jersey I met and told me, yeah, thank you. I said, I was just doing my job. He's in this room. We had a Jersey guy in there, told him, thank you. So they made the right choice.
Absolutely.
And then the wrong choice. So.
Rookie season, obviously you're coming off this injury, but you're ready to play now. How was that first year? Jack was along with you.
That's my guy, man.
Bro,
great.
out.
For us, it was great. We was hooping. We was in the league. Couldn't tell us nothing.
Right.
Like thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jack was in it together. So.
Yeah. I think we was both averaging, I think at the rookie mark, to go in a rookie all-star game, we both was averaging 10 points. We was at the top of the list and all that shit. And I always tell a story about how I didn't get the rookie hazing.
Because of him?
Because of him. They wanted all that kicking the ball in the stadium and go get donuts and none of that shit. Kmart was not going. And I was a rookie right there. So if he ain't got to do it, I ain't got to do it.
Yeah.
That kind of stepped your game.
Oh, man. What?
Kmart
Kmart said we ain't got to do that shit. Y'all go take up that. I ain't going to get no donuts. Kmart said I ain't got to do it. Y'all go take that shit up with him.
I just had the mentality, man, like ain't no grown man gonna make me do nothing. But that just, I can't, listen, I wasn't 19 when I came in. I wasn't 18 when I got drafted. I was 22. Strong as an ox.
That's what we was on, though.
3% body fat, nigga. I was, listen, dog, I'm not doing it. You ain't making me. If I want to buy donuts, I'm going to do it on my own terms.
Yeah.
If I want to help the manager with the bags, I'm going to help them because out of kindness of my fucking heart.
Yeah, not because
not
I'm
gonna
being
make
told
me
to.
No, not at all. You're not going to.
Who was on this team? Who was on this team?
We was ready to squab, though. Y'all know.
Oh, and I told him the fight come.
And me and him, whoever want to fight, we finna back to back. Me and him.
Hey, I told him the fight come with it, man. Like I was dead ass serious, bro.
Who was on the team?
Kendall Gill.
Like we had real
Johnny
vets.
Newman.
Johnny Newman, Sherman Douglas.
We had some solid vets.
Lucius.
Steph Lucius.
Yeah, it was the dudes on the like real vets. But I told him
they respected it.
I ain't doing. Listen, man, I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
He like, y'all ain't gonna make him neither.
Nah, right there.
I'm saying, nah, like it was a situation. So it was a situation. I ain't gonna say the vet name. Like it was a situation. The dude wanted some shoes that Jack had.
Yeah, he tried to take my shoes.
We in the shower. He come try to like, Jack, what's up with them shoes? Jack like, man, you can have them. He like, shit. I was gonna take them. Veteran choice. He ain't even talking to me. I said, man, you ain't taking shit from nobody here, dog.
He tried to go try to deep on my
Yeah,
shoes.
like, yeah,
I
you
told him
ain't
he
taking
could
shit from
have them.
nobody.
I was gonna take them anyway.
Hey, you gonna eat your cornbread?
Yeah, it was that, yeah.
He say this. I was gonna take them anyway. I say, what? Man, you ain't finna take shit in here.
Not from nobody, man. Ain't nobody going for that, bro.
So Kmart was like the
Jordans I had.
So Kmart
It was Kendall Gill. He ain't gotta buy that. It was Kendall Gill, motherfucking ass.
But time out.
We both was from Texas, so you know I was starched down.
Hey,
We
so
both was starched down.
Kmart was like the real big buff dog, and he was a little dog running around talking shit to fuck with everybody.
Nah, hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? It was kind of like that, but I was biting too.
Yeah,
I was biting
question.
too. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, but I let him go into the talk because I didn't have. He was the #1 pick, so I couldn't talk. My words really didn't have no weight. You know what I'm saying? But once he said something, yeah, he said that.
Man,
right, that's what I was doing.
Because I could do that because the way I played the game, the way we played the game, like it didn't. Whatever I had to do or say, let's go out in this 94-50, man.
Yeah.
Like let's get to it. Like no matter what's being done, I'm not doing none of that. Whatever it is, let's go hoop, man.
And we had the coolest trainer, so he was really with us too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Tim was really with us too.
Absolutely. So it was.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
Yeah, man, he tried me. Man, I was in my first year. I'm barely making the league. I just came from overseas, going through all this shit, trying to get here, and I get here, and this motherfucker's trying to Debo my shoes. I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that shit.
We ain't doing that.
Where are we?
Yeah, man. I just, like I said, I was 22. I was a grown man at the time. Ain't no grown man go. And where I came from,
yeah, it wasn't
you ain't go. No, sir. I'm Oak Cliff, bro.
Yeah, I was trying not to show that side because I'm trying to feel. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay in the league. Yeah.
Because like I said, where I came from,
bring it out, McKendall.
Like Hugs let me be me them 4 years in Cincinnati, so I never had to have an off button.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have an off button at Cincinnati, dog. Listen, some of the shit I did listen, dog, fights and all the shit I got, there was no off button, man. So when I got to the league, there was still no off button. So.
We're gonna welcome Snoop.
Hey,
OG.
My niggas.
You got a lot of movies. You play yourself a lot, but you're in a lot of movies. Starsky and Hutch, which is one of my favorite movies. I laugh at that shit so much.
You know that nigga really hit me in real life in Starsky and Hutch. I'm gonna take you to the scene. It was the golf course scene.
Yeah.
Me and Vince Vaughn. So when we rehearsing in the scene. It says, well, Vince is gonna say a line, and then Snoop's character Huggy Bear is gonna interrupt him, and Vince is gonna say, "Hey, don't you interrupt me." So okay, me and the director Todd Phillips, we get an understanding. So it's time to shoot. So now we on set. So nigga like, and action. The nigga saying his lines. I'm all ready and doing my shit. The nigga say something. I'm like, hey man, that nigga said, bah! He slapped the dog shit out of me.
No way.
Nigga on my mama. He slapped the dog shit out of me. So the nigga in me was finna punch him, right? But the actor in me,
I sold it. You sold it.
The actor in me was like, and I shrugged it off, and I went to my next line, and I did that shit, and I killed the nigga, and they was like, and cut, nigga. Everybody started clapping, and the nigga Vince Vaughn hugged me tight as a motherfucker and said, man, don't kill me, man. I just felt the urge, man. It just felt like, I said, you felt the urge, you dog-head motherfucker, you.
He felt the
That
urge.
nigga slapped the shit out of me, cuz.
Oh my goodness.
That's what happens
bro.
when you're on the set of a movie and you're working with real actors. Shit like that just happens. I said, I don't
Real
want to be
shit.
on no more real actors. Put me with some niggas, man. Nigga,
Put me
the
on some
urge to
soul
slap
play.
a nigga.
Put me on
Hell,
some soul
yeah,
play.
Kevin Hart is some motherfucking body.
But what's it like to, like I said, so you're transitioning from the streets to a global superstar, and then now you fucking around, now you in movies. Like, tell me what's going through your mind during this time.
Matt, you know what's crazy, cuz? I always, from church, my
Seen
auntie,
it.
Dad's mama, my auntie Eileen, in church, she used to always put us in plays. She used to always put us in theatrical shit where we have to either play characters or memorize lines or be somebody famous for Black history. Benjamin Banneker, James Washington Carver, all kind of motherfuckers that we had, Frederick Douglass. We had to do research on these people, then we have to become them, and we have to act like them, and we have to present that. Then when I went to school, I did like certain things in school, that certain classes that I took that would give me the opportunity to give a little bit of that. Then when I became a rapper, rappers had personality when I came out. All of them. It was never a dead, dull rapper. Niggas couldn't just be, yeah. Niggas had personality, they had look, they had style, they had all that shit that was like flamboyant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit. So it's like when I got a chance to act, I was like, I never went to acting school, but I'm not gonna blow the opportunity. And my reputation is and you can ask anybody that's ever worked with me on a movie set is, Snoop Dogg comes to the set and he knows your lines, your lines, your lines, and his lines. And the motherfucker is flawless. I just did a movie with Eddie Murphy, nigga. And I ain't bragging, I'm just giving you some facts. Nigga, when we first hit the set, this the first day. Nigga say, action. Snoop. My nigga say, hold on, let me do that one more time. Action. One more time. Ah, damn, Snoop Dogg, you got a nigga rattled. Damn, nigga, I'm supposed to be rattled by you. You understand me? Boom. Knock it out the park, whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop, come back to the thing like, nigga, you a professional, nigga, the way you. And to me, I ain't did nothing but just what I'm supposed to do.
Right. Me and you.
But to an onlooker and a motherfucker that's been doing this shit for a long time, the way I do it with ease and the way I get it done, it's like, nigga, this is what you meant to do. Like certain niggas on the b-ball court, they just gifted. Like some niggas gotta practice and shit and all this lifting weights and all this extra shit. And some niggas just like.
What lift you doing right there? What lift was that?
That's the dunk on a nigga. Some niggas just gotta do more than others, you know what I'm saying? And then some niggas just naturally got it, man. Like, it's just like that. Like, I look at y'all, the niggas that made it to the NBA, right? How many motherfuckers didn't make it that was better than y'all?
Tons.
I know a lot of my partners made it, and most of them in jail. They were way colder than me.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a matter of the way you did it at ease.
And I had the favor.
But you did it at ease, too.
Yeah.
The favor gonna give it to you, but you still gotta do it at ease. Because if you do it reckless, then you're gonna lose favor.
Yeah, I almost fucked it off a couple times.
We all almost did. That's why we sitting right here, nigga. We perfect combination.
Right. What was the best acting experience or people you got to work with you felt? Was it, you just spoke on what was that, probably Coming to America too you was talking about?
Nah, Dolomite.
Oh, okay. That's
Dolomite.
right.
But the people that I had the great experience of working with, one of them was Fred Williamson. That's the Hammer.
Yeah.
Played in
Shaq.
Super Bowl I.
Yep.
Played in Super Bowl I. He was in Starsky and Hutch too. He was the lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
But he told me, because I had a long conversation with him, and I was like, Fred, I really want to start doing this acting thing heavy. What should I, do or what should I request or whatnot? Because I just want to be good at what I do. He said, look here, young man, let me tell you something. When I started making movies, it was 3 things that had to happen or I wouldn't fuck with the movie. Got to win all my fights. I got to win all my fights. That's number 1. Got to fuck all the pretty girls.
I'm gonna get you sucker. That's what he played.
That's number
in.
2.
Yeah.
And I got to live. All 3 of them things got to happen in a movie for me to be in them. And I looked at every movie this nigga was in, and it's the same shit.
Yeah.
That nigga beating up niggas from the beginning,
Yeah.
fucking a bad bitch in the middle, and that nigga lives at the end.
Yeah.
And now in that time and era, but just listen to me. In that time and
it
era,
wasn't flying. In real life.
nigga would get beat up. We gonna take your bitch, and you're dead by the end of the movie.
Yeah. You get
These are 3 things that's happening to you black actors.
Yeah.
Get that part in your head.
You're gonna die.
So somebody had to create a stigma of, hold on. We want to see some superheroes that look like us.
Yeah.
That's where the Superfly and the Shafts and the Black Dynamites and the Dolomites, that's where they come from. Because it had to be somebody that set the trend on, you're not going to do me like that. Or I'm not going to be in it. So that's why when I got to a certain point of doing movies, I pulled back from Hollywood because they always wanted to kill a nigga. They wanted me to die in the movie. The last movie I died in, me and John Singleton had an understanding. It was like, look, nigga, I really don't want to die in no more movies, because I just don't like the spirit of that shit. I like to live. He was like, nigga, the way you gonna die in this movie, nigga, you gonna live forever. And what was I to do? Nigga Rodney from Baby Boy, the nigga lives forever.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Tyson Chandler.
Compton Dominguez. Legendary. I know all about him. How was the hoop scene? To talk about coming up, in that era, because high school basketball was different when we was coming up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Compton Dominguez was one of those schools. Talk about that experience of, growing up in Compton and playing with Compton and Miguez, with all those high school legends that you played with?
I think the difference back then is like, it was like myths. Like anytime you heard about a player or heard about a school, it was talk. It was no like YouTube or something like that. So you didn't get a chance to see it.
Word of mouth.
Build it up, you know, in your head or whatever. And so for us, we built that up too because we knew how everybody felt about us. So, I mean, we walk in the gyms, we walk in hoodies deep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, we gonna win either the fight or the game, so what it's gonna be. And we came in with that type of mentality, and I mean, it was a hell of an era.
Tommy Prince, Jason Thomas, Term,
Tayshaun.
Yeah. The most dropped name ever on All the Smoke, Term. But what was Term? Come on, we got this our Term segment. What was Term game like?
Term was nice. Nice point guard.
Yeah.
Like, your Term was gritty.
I call him 10-day term now because he swear the Lakers don't call him that.
He still feel like he got
10-day
He posts his highlights of LA Fitness like he's just nice too, dog.
But he doing more gangbanging in the video than playing basketball. Like, punking people like, Term, you can't just cuss everybody. He cussing people out when he make a shot.
Hey, Term will come back and play pickups and start fights.
Yeah,
like,
that's what we talking
you don't
about.
go here no more, bro.
Oh, you go back to school?
Yeah. Like, dog, you don't go here no more. We get somebody new from another hood, come Term, banging up, bro. This is our team, Term. Like,
Right, this is our team, Term.
this is our team. You messing our team up,
Nigga,
bro.
you graduated 4 years ago. What you doing up
Why you sitting here?
here? That's Term, dog.
Shout
out to Blood Bag,
Shout out to
man.
man. But it was, I mean, you know, Tay, like you said, Jason Thomas. I got a chance to watch. I didn't play with Kenyon or Term, but I got a chance to watch him before I came there. And that's really what made me want to go there, you know, the culture there. Tay was like the most clean cut out of them all. And he kind of like, you know, set the tone of how to get to the McDonald's All-American, how to rep all of that. So I knew that I wanted to go to the league from high school. So I knew whatever Tay did, like he was like at the top of the top, and going to college, I was like, whatever he did, I gotta kind of surpass that. So he set like a great bar for me.
You had like a legendary, was it junior high or freshman year, like a 60-minute interview?
Oh, yeah.
Talk to us about that, because there was talks, I mean, obviously it was talks, but you going to the league was it freshman year or out of high school or junior high?
They tried to get me to go out here in California for y'all, man. Y'all doing 60 minutes. Shay Cotton was on Sports Illustrated as a freshman.
Moved,
I'm like, I know I should have came
on down,
God damn, it's good out here.
But talk to us about what, you know, obviously what that was like, and then, you know, that's a huge platform at an early age.
Honestly, I did not know what I was like actually doing. They said 60 Minutes wanted to do a piece. I just thought it was like a news channel. I didn't realize the magnitude of what it was going to do. Because after that, I was like, I got a target on my back. It's different. Like, you know, especially like they put that target and labeling you that dude. Everybody's shooting for you now, and I didn't realize that. At first it was so exciting having cameras following me and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, like, you know, I'm that dude. And then until you got to be that dude, and then I was like almost embarrassed by it, and like embarrassed by all the notoriety that was coming.
You're still a kid though, dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like I'm battling all of these things at the time, and you know how it is where, you know, in the hoop game where you got all of the vultures and everybody that's around that, you know, see where you're going, and everybody trying to have a, you know, a piece or be the person to direct you and this and that. But after that, it opened my name up to the world. So everybody figured I was the next one. So then it was like I had to deal with more than I was already dealing with.
David Hamilton, a.k.a. Super Crip. Talk about Super Crip, man.
Hey.
I got a story about Super Crip as soon as he talks about him too.
So I'm coming to high school. I didn't know who Super Crip was. I didn't know nothing about Super. I'm playing against him, and he was just a big athletic dude, right? And we going at it or whatever. Like he hit me hard, I hit him hard. I want to say like he put his elbow or something like that and was like, don't move it. I'm like, what? So I hit it down and then we playing. So then after the game, coach was like, see, I like that. Rest of them punks, I like that. He's like, you didn't back down from Super Crip at all. I was like, who? I'm like,
oh my goodness.
Who is like this the dude? Like, you know what he known for? I'm like, No, with a name like Super Crip, I already know what he known for.
What he's about.
So, and then after that, the funny thing, he came up was like, hey, I got respect for you. I love you, like, and then like dap me up and all that. And it's but it's funny, so I had no clue that he was Super Crip. But after that, we was cool as hell the whole time.
So we played in the, he was my age, so he's maybe 2 years older than you?
Yes, yeah.
So we played in the Magic Johnson round ball game, and this dude got shot. I don't know if it was the day before, but maybe 2 days before?
A couple days before he got shot. I want to say it was like, the game was like a Friday or Saturday. He got shot that Tuesday or Wednesday.
And played in the game.
Yeah.
Shot where though?
Yeah.
Leg?
He got shot in the leg.
Well, man, no. Super Crip is bro.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, he got game for no reason.
Yeah, I know. He damn so was super.
But he was nice too. He went to Auburn for a minute. I just started following him on Instagram. I found him maybe a couple months ago and started following him. But it's good. Yeah, I DM'd him real quick, but it was just good to see him. No, I don't think so. We in our 40s now.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
He might have let that rest, but yeah. Shout out David Hamilton, man.
He had a
Good
good
dude.
career.
Real
Yeah,
good
for sure.
dude. Welcome to the show, Mike Brown. Going back to this knucklehead, what was he like at 22, 23? What was it like a young Stak?
Don't remind me.
Well, first of all, as you know, it's a true man right there. He's a true man. He got a
great heart.
He got a great heart. His heart is off. My sons played a little flag football. And Saturday morning, 10 o'clock game. You know, we out on the field, cold in India. He's there with his crew. He make his whole crew get up and come watch the little league flag football. You know, but I got to tell you, I hope I got enough time to say these stories. I hope I get long with it. So the first one, and I'm gonna get I'm gonna get probably some emails and some calls. But we used to take our team to Houston.
Yeah.
In the summertime, and our top 9, 10 guys would go. Now we go for about a week. And we break bread, work out, and that's when all of the players used to go to Houston.
Fun day.
Yeah.
Fun day.
Because Luke had the gym going. The gym was rocking. So we used to keep all our players together when we played pickup. And this is when Tim fell in love with Jack. So we played a pickup game against most of the Rockets. And you know, Tim and David, because they were both there. They both real quiet, head down guys. And, you know, the Rockets, they talking a little smack. And,
they was talking trash.
and Coutinho threw a lob to Steve Francis, or Francis threw a lob to Coutinho, and went up and dunked it. And they like, yeah. Let's run these bitches out of here. Jack grabbed the ball. He said, whoa, wait now. Who y'all calling bitches?
Put a name and an address on that.
He said, because if it's directed at any of us, we go find out who
right
bitches
now.
are. We can go outside right now.
It's basketball. We can do that.
And man, and Tim and David, they were like, yes.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Tim loved it.
Hey, Matty, from that time on,
yeah,
nobody said nothing to our team.
And Tim had me like this from here on out.
From that on. Yeah. That's the first thing. So everybody loved him because he's about the team. He's about, if you on his team, he got your back. You ain't got to worry about that at all. And the second thing was, this was interesting. This kept my life interesting. Anytime we play a game, all right, and Jack know this. Soon as he, I'm okay saying that one too, right?
Say what else? Okay. We didn't say a word.
Okay. As soon as he rock up, he know the horn coming, right?
Yeah. I ain't got to look at the bitch. I know somebody come and get me out.
Okay. And as soon as he hear that horn, he don't even turn and look. He start cursing. And I'm like, oh, shit, okay. I don't have to deal with this. So Pop ain't even look at him now, okay?
Go get it, Mike.
Jack walking, just looking at Pop. Pop looking at the action. Jack walking to the end. As soon as he passed the coaches, I know it's my job. I get up, tap my leg. So I go down to the end. I get my curse out. No, fuck that, MB. Get the fuck out of here. That you know that's about. So I sit there, I get cursed out. Then I'm like, okay, you done?
You done, motherfucker?
Yeah. Then if he ain't done, he'll keep going. But if he done, if I say, yeah, I'm done, I say, okay, now this is what you need to do. And after he take a breath,
you let me get it out.
After he take a breath, He know what's right, what's wrong. He relax for a sec, then he go back out there. And if it was bad enough, he go.
Let's show you. That's what I can do. I'm going in. Mike, did you just stand in front of me? Like,
yeah.
Stand in front of me, looking around. You know, let me get it out. Just he blocking me from coaching. Yeah. I'm going in. Yeah. Okay. All right. You done, motherfucker? You done? That's how I always go.
And you know what? It goes back again. This is a testament to his heart. If he was wrong, he'd be the first to admit it, and not just to one person, like the whole group. He gonna go in front of the whole group, and he gonna. Hey,
because I didn't know no better. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I was still learning. I was learning how to be a professional. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I was on a team with a whole bunch of guys who were the ultimate professionals. Yep. I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying? So, but that was a culture shock to go from New Jersey where you had a whole bunch of guys who on their way out, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Sherman Douglas, then I go to a team where you got stars like Tim Duncan, Dave Robinson, but this is the organization that's everything is about winning. It feels like a championship here. So it was a culture shock for me, but it was the best thing for me because if I'd have went anywhere else, I wouldn't have lasted that long. But since we talk about it, it just resurfaced of me calling off my wedding. My boy was there.
Oh yeah.
Mike was there. Yeah.
So you came all the way for nothing too?
All the way for nothing. Mike was there holding me down, dog. He held me down. I was in there crying. I remember this vividly, bro. When I called the wedding off, I was, to be honest, all jokes aside, I was really hurt, bro. Yeah, and he knows because I love that girl, and I was really wanting to be married for me to take that step. But this is what I remember vividly, and this is why I love him and Mike Bibby's mama. I was in there crying, like hard down crying. Mike Bibby's mom came in there and wiped snot and tears away with her bare hands and told me, "You became a man today." And he came right behind her and said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? How old were you? I was 23, 24 at the time. Yeah, and I came straight up out of it, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that meant a lot because if I didn't have them there that day, I don't know how I would have made it out of that. You know, people can talk all this shit. Yeah, you was a man. You did what you're supposed to do, but I was hurt, bro. Right. I was hurt for a long time because I actually wanted to be married.
Even though it might not have been the best thing for you.
Definitely was. Definitely was. But heal my pockets.
God works in mysterious ways, don't he? I mean, obviously getting back to how important Mike and instrumental.
We got too many stories. We'll be going all day.
I like them. I'm gonna keep navigating. Y'all love it. Mike was one of 3 people that helped you get back in the league. Can you guys both speak to that? This is after the brawl in Indiana.
I'll start. So after San Antonio, I wanted my big contract. We won a championship. I felt like I deserved a big contract because, like Mike said, they didn't look at it like that, but I carried a lot of games. Game 6 in the West Conference Finals, we don't win that game if I don't carry us the first 3 quarters. So I was thinking like that in my head, but I didn't know the business as well. You know what I'm saying? There you go. You know what I'm saying? So if I could rewind back, I would have took that 3 years, $10 million because I would have been on a championship team. I probably would have won 2 more championships. Then I would have got a crazy bag.
Right.
That's here nor there. But I didn't understand the business at the time. So I was upset with them not getting my bag. So I had to go to Atlanta for 1 year to prove myself. I'm betting on me. I bet on myself today. And in front of anybody, I'm betting on me. And I went there and balled out. But I had this in my mind that I didn't get my big contract, but I knew I had Mike and Rick and Indiana that was interested in me. I had no idea I was gonna get a contract from them, but I knew they were interested and I knew I had a relationship with it. So I knew go to Atlanta and ball out. Sure shit stink. I ball out in Atlanta. They have another mid-level exception available, and Donnie Walsh was high on me by then too. And I remember Mike telling me like, we gonna get you over here, and that's how it worked out for me going to Indiana. I ended up getting the biggest contract I ever had. Thanks to my guy.
Now fast forward to
thanks to you because you earned it.
I went grind for it. Yeah, I went grind for it.
Fast forward to the brawl.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Like so the brawl situation was crazy because it seemed like it happened from this. I'm getting Larry Bird calling me, telling me that I'm signing a big deal with Indiana, and it seemed like the brawl happened the next day in my mind. That's how, you know what I'm saying? Because that happened as soon as I got there. In my mind, I was in a position, Matt, where we finna win a championship.
100.
Y'all was loaded.
Oh, man.
Nobody beating us, bro. Nobody beating us. You know, we had Ridge on the court, but our lineup was Jamal, me at the 2, Ron at the 3, Jeff Foster at the 4, and Jermaine. Ain't nobody beating that 5 at that time. On both ends of the
And if
court.
y'all lost, y'all can fight too.
You know what I'm saying? But we was that type of team.
Yeah, I can dig it.
So, and at the time, we beaten everybody. We're like 14-5 or something like the time, probably, I think. So I'm not privy to, I'm not privy to the beef from the previous Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he wasn't surprised when I went in the stands behind Ron, because that's just how I am. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said earlier. He about the team.
I'm loyal.
And so he knows sometimes it could be to a fault.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
But that's who he is.
And when he went, I didn't think twice.
Right.
Game was over. We could talk about it now because people willing to look it down and slow down the frames. When I first went in the stands, I didn't throw a punch. Me and Mike got to Ron at the same time. We both grabbed him. What made me throw that punch was another beer was thrown in Ron's face. So that's what made me click. If anybody look at it, I had no intentions. I ran by 30 people and got to Ron. So I had no intentions on hitting nobody. But when the second beer came, I felt like it was just too disrespectful then, and that's what happened. But this is the funny part, what we don't talk about. This motherfucker went off after the game. So during the scuffling, somebody fucking around and elbowed him and bust his lip. So we in the locker room, we all chilling. Mike, hey motherfuckers, let me tell y'all something. When I'm trying to break y'all, you motherfuckers hit me in my mouth. Hold on, Mike. And then here come Rick. So Reedy came, Rick coming there. Yeah, motherfuckers, when we trying to break out, push me in there. Don't push me in there. Jermaine, they were grabbing Jermaine started pushing everybody. So they came in the locker room going on, dog. So it came to one point where Jermaine stood up. Am I lying, Mike? No. Jermaine stood up. Rick, we was chest to chest with the coach because he got hit in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? So the emotions were high as shit at the time, bro. But I remember it like yesterday, dog. The emotions was high.
They was high until they came in and said, "Okay, we gonna rest." Remember they said they gonna rest 2 players and 1 coach.
And he was like, "What? Arrest?" We're like, "We going to jail." Hold on. We going to jail? It got serious.
Oh.
It got serious. It got serious when they came to Baron killed the whole everything when he asked me was we gonna get in trouble. When he said that, bro, the whole locker room was like, "Oh Lord, come on, bro. You in trouble, bro. You ain't playing no more this year, dog."
That is crazy.
Oh, we'll be here all day, dog. We'll be here all day. We'll be here all day, man. But I love you, Mike. I never got a chance to tell you this on camera publicly. But you know how my mom and how I feel about you, how from the opportunities you gave me to San Antonio, to the way you embraced me as like a little brother in the sun while I was in the league, to be able to tutor me. And even when I wasn't playing on your team, you still made phone calls and made sure I was straight, still checked on me. So that meant a lot to me because, barely making it into the league and the road I took, you didn't have that many coaches that actually cared about me or my family or to come to my wedding or to things like that. So you made it a point to show me that you cared about me before I even played for you. So I love you forever, and I appreciate everything, Coach.
No, I love you too, man. And I can say the same for you in a lot of different instances. More importantly, though, them times you showed up Saturday morning to support my boys.
That's
when
my
you
guy.
sure did not
They had a hug. They had a hug today. I'm like, damn, how you know him? I start thinking like, how you know? Like he hugged. They had like a nice embrace. I'm like, what's up? He's like, shit, I helped raise bro. I was like, okay,
my brother.
Yeah, that's dope.
Dennis Rodman had a brief stint here. What was that like?
Oh, it's wild. I mean, I'm a big Chicago Bulls fan in the 90s there, obviously. So he was one of my heroes. And then, Cubes bought the team my second year, halfway through. And he's like, we need to make a splash here. We need to get on the map. This is a Cowboys town, and I want to bring the Mavericks back. I think I'm going to sign Dennis Rodman. And we're like, are you serious? But he ended up doing it, and it was quite an experience. So he every time. So as a team meeting, we usually meet with Nelly, obviously with 40 minutes before the game. So the first game, we have Dennis Rodman. We're all kind of like excited he's starting. So 40-minute rolls around. He gets up. Nelly's about to start the film. Rodman gets up and goes take a shower. I'm like, okay. So he comes back. He didn't see the video. He doesn't know the coverages. So he just goes out and kind of does. Sometimes he squeezes. Sometimes he hedges a little bit. Sometimes he does nothing. So I was like, okay, maybe he just did it one time. Second game, 40 minutes on the clock, he gets up and showers. So he missed all the pregame meetings before the game and had no idea about the coverages that we were doing and kind of did his own thing. And I was like, that was just his routine. At 40 minutes before the game, he was showering. And then after the game, he would just put his own gear on and would go lift hard for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Wouldn't be with the team. Would just be find his workout room, and he had his little workout coach, and then they were just lifting heavy for like an hour and a half after the game, and then he just put on a cowboy hat with these long feathers, didn't shower, and just walked right out the arena, and the media scrum would chasing him, and he's mumbling something. It was a comedy sideshow, and then it just wouldn't work. It wasn't working well. Those couple games he was here, and but it was definitely a splash. I mean, the arena was full, and he got kicked out of one game. He sat on the court for a while, and the refs didn't want to throw him out. I mean, it was a lot of stuff happened, which was a cool experience for me, I guess, as a young guy growing up. But it just basketball-wise, it just unfortunately didn't work.
Brief stint when you first got the team, Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, 10 days.
What was that? What was that like? And did he really stay with you, or is that just urban legend?
No, it's true. He had lost his driver's license, and so I have a guest house behind my house. I'm like, just stay there. I can take you, and it was funny. I loved D-Rod, right? He would come up to my house, and he would just sit there watching cartoons all day, for real, or he'd sneak Carmen Electra through the back door, back to the guest house. But he was a cool dude, right? But, we had a team vote because we couldn't rebound at all. And we're like, well, he's a rebounder and he needs a job. And Nelly had the guys vote on it. They said yes. And we were playing Stak one game, and he was supposed to guard Chris Webber. And Nelly's like, guard Chris Webber. And instead of guarding him, he just pointed at C-Web, and C-Web, boom, hits the jumper. Bet you can't hit that again. Boom. And the other guy's like, what the fuck's
going on?
Yeah, and that was the end of it. So,
that was the end of it. Motherfucker didn't want to go.
Let me just tell you, I learned more from Dennis Rodman about PR and marketing than I learned in any MBA class, anything I've ever done. The man was a master of marketing.
Interesting.
Like, he knew, like, we'd go place. He was still super hot then. We'd go someplace, and there'd just be masses of people that were just excited to see him. And he'd be like, "Okay, you just got to keep on refreshing and coming up with new stuff and letting people know you're going to be there." And so him and Paris Hilton are my two like marketing and PR gurus. But D-Rod was like a machine. He knew exactly what he was doing.
We went on you. All trip.
What's up, baby? What's up?
What's happening with you, man?
It's good, baby.
Hey, they've been asking for this one,
They've
bro.
been asking for you.
They've been asking for this, man.
Before we dive into music, we got to touch this. You say you was top 25, 94.
You hard breathing like you don't believe
I'm just saying. I seen him tell Mace he blew the game for us and all that, and I didn't believe him until I saw the footage.
Yeah.
I saw the footage. He blew it.
No, I missed the shot. He wanted me to pass it, but
no, yeah, you blew it. But he said you blew the game. But you said if you would have passed him, he wasn't gonna make it anyway.
I had 19 points. You had 2 points.
You got to go with what's working. I'm cooking.
I had the most points in the game. Like, Mace, my man, don't get it fucked up, because you know why? Like, this shit comes out like twice a month. I'm like, yo, you really on this type of time? But yo, my nigga, look, you gotta realize, and he'll say he was Ginobili. He did it for the sake of the team. But he a year older than me. He a junior, I'm a sophomore. That was his junior year, my sophomore year. I started. And you come off the bench like.
Oh, he was sacrificing for the team?
Yeah. So I'm like, why am I starting over you? I'm a year younger than you. Talk about Ginobili did it for the sake of the team. That's the same thing. I'm like, all right. So if I got, look, man, if I got 19 points, he got 2 points,
They shooting free throws. We at Madison Square Garden. That game's at Madison Square Garden. This is a real NBA court, so you all the way up the court. The nigga missed the free throw. As soon as you get I got the rebound.
Going.
I'm not running the play. I'm not looking. I'm dribbling, literally looking at the clock tick down. You know,
Mace like this.
Yeah, you ain't score all game, bro. Like, yo, come on, man. We gonna win or we gonna lose on my merit. I'll take that. But yeah, that comes up twice a fucking month still today. Even when shit don't got nothing to do with basketball. Like when we doing the show, Cam, you see, you pass to me, we win. I'm like, yo, because he helped me. We negotiated our deal for the show. And he's part of negotiation, and the underdog took care of us. He's like, yeah, when you pass to me, we win. You see what? Mace, leave me the fuck alone about the game already. Fine, I should have passed the ball, bro. But Mace was really good too. It's really guard orientated during that time. Like we playing against Stephon Marbury at the time. Felipe Lopez was there at the time. It was.
Not to cut you off. Speak to Felipe because he had a lot of game and never really materialized, but he had a whole lot of game.
Yeah, he's all right.
Oh shit! Yeah, that tickled me.
He sounded like me when talking about niggas basketball. It was all right.
You know what it is? I'm gonna be honest with you. First of all, we don't know how old Felipe is. He comes from Dominican Republic, no birth certificate. So we only know. My man with the rice was Felipe right there. That's his man. Anyway, we really don't know how old Felipe Lopez is. Now, I'll tell you this much. New York, especially Manhattan, has a big Dominican community. Talking about a big Dominican community. Now, Felipe, I'm not going to say he wasn't good. I'd rather take stuff than Felipe if you asking me.
No question.
But no, they was hyping it.
In high school,
Yeah, that Felipe's
was bigger.
It's better than stuff. He's a year older as far as grade-wise. But he was good, but it was the hype behind it. And that's why, to me, it didn't materialize in the NBA because, look, you go to the game, I'm not even exaggerating. I don't know if y'all ever been in the Broadway in Amsterdam and New York, probably Jack have. I know this nigga been everywhere.
Yes.
This all Dominicans, yo. So when you go to these games, they come with guitars, they come with banjos, they come with xylophones. Facts or not, bro. He was the mascot at Rice. That's my man. That's my nigga. That's a fact though for the team.
Yeah.
These niggas come. So niggas like da. So when I'm talking about these niggas, half the arena or wherever niggas performing at was filled with Dominican people, which was great support because it wasn't like a Dominican basketball player at the time coming out of New York. So his hype was crazy. And I'm not gonna say he wasn't good. He was good, but the hype behind it was a hype train. Like to keep it a buck, it showed when he got to St. John's.
Yep.
As soon as you get to St.
He was an athlete.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been there all 4 years with the hype he had. You know what I'm saying? He should have been what Kevin Garnett did.
One and done.
Yeah, or not even going. They wanted him. They was talking about the Knicks taking him straight from Rice, and nobody was really doing that at the time. KG kind of broke that code.
Felipe was on Sports Illustrated in high school, all that.
Exactly. That's a fact, I'm telling you, I remember looking at the newspaper and they talk about the Knicks may get Felipe. Then when he got to St. John's, you just seen niggas wasn't with that, especially when you that nigga or supposed to be that nigga. Niggas can't wait to kill you. Y'all niggas know better than anybody. I don't really know who y'all played against in college or high school, but I'm pretty sure it was a nigga that Jay was like, oh, that's y'all king? Bet.
Yeah.
Say no more.
That's every nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I felt when it came to Felipe. I thought he was good, but if I had to pick, I would have picked Steph. Steph was like a pure point guard. He had brothers that played before him. He was really good. Felipe was decent, but he was just tall and no disrespect. He had the Dominican culture with him.
Yep. Watch nights.
Yeah, exactly. That hype train, that whole joint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I bust Felipe ass when I played him.
Yeah.
And Steph Marbury and Skip to Malou. Shout out to Rafa, Austin, and my niggas. But when I played, it was the same thing like I'm telling you, like, this is y'all love. This is y'all love. It's funny, me and Steph Marbury one day was, that nigga's funny. We was arguing on Instagram or Twitter, one of them shits. I said, Steph, every time I played you, I bust your ass, bro, every single time.
What he say?
I said, every time, matter of fact, let me specify what I said. Let me be verbatim. I said, Steph, every time I played against you in high school, I bust your ass. He said, exactly, you're still a high school basketball player.
Hey, that sound like something he would say, yo.
I said, you won. You got that.
Oh, shit.
Hey, but Cam, I'm glad you said that. He is one of the most underrated NBA players of all time. The numbers he put up is no reason he shouldn't have been the first ballot Hall of Famer.
That's incredible.
You know,
Crazy,
a
dog.
lot of times niggas get penalized for what they do off the court
The narrative.
at the end of their career.
The narrative.
Or exactly, you know. Y'all two guys narrative.
Yeah.
So y'all understand that.
Yeah. You gotta Google like, where's LaMarcus Aldridge at? You said you had a Dre
Everybody
Miller story.
here
That's
know
our
Dre.
homie. So tell us your Dre Miller story.
Oh yeah. So first year with him, and I had never played with an elite because I hadn't played with Dame yet, and B-Row was a 2. So my first elite, I want to clear that up. First elite PG for is like, you know what I'm saying, being smart. Long story short, that's when I was like starting to kill. So team was like double teaming me, like they were fronting me. I couldn't get the ball. And, you know, he talks so high. And then we were cool, but I was cool with him, but he would always call me a LaMarcus Aldridge. I'm like, bro, stop calling me that. So we in the game, he said my whole long ass name. I'm like, bro, stop. But he was like, LaMarcus Aldridge, come here, LaMarcus Aldridge. And I'm like, bro, first of all, like, stop calling me that. But you know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, when you on the block, just go to the rim. I'm like, Drake, I can't see you. Don't worry about it, just go to the rim. I'm like, man, he tripping. I can't even see this nigga. I was like, all right, bet. We on the block, I'm getting fronted. I spin and go to the rim. That motherfucker is right there. I was like, oh my God. Dunked that bitch out. I was like, okay, we good now. And that's the year we led the whole league in lobs, bro.
Oh, really?
Like, that was that year. Bro, you from me? Like, I just turned, that motherfucker's in my hand. Like, it was crazy how easy it was.
Yeah, he's a great lob thrower.
Just spin to the rim. I was like, all right, bro, I can't see you, so I can't see the ball. Don't worry about it. Bro, that shit was right there.
Funny, man. He funny, too.
Did he ever call you by your nickname, or was he always LaMarcus Aldridge?
One time out in the club, I think he called me LA, but he had, you know what I'm saying, he had already had a couple.
About it, right? He was a little loose.
Bro, no, he won't mind this story, bro. So we in LA, bro. We in Live having a good ass time. This back, I think we had been winning and winning and winning. So we got a table and it's the whole crew, and like, we asked him to go out, but I don't think he said he wanted to. But long story short, bro, and y'all know this nigga, so y'all gonna get it. We in the club, we having a good time, we kicking it, we on the floor at Live, you know, it's a vibe down there. We look to the left in the corner, it's a nigga by himself just chilling. It was Dre. Like, Dre, what the fuck you doing in this spot by yourself? Oh, y'all good, bro, y'all good. Bro, in the spot by himself, like right behind us in the corner, it's dark as a motherfucker in the corner. It's Dre just kicking it by himself, bro. I said, Dre, like, what's up? Oh, y'all good, bro? Like, do y'all thing.
Oh, that's funny.
But y'all know him, like, he don't give a fuck, bro.
Him and Baron Davis have that same type of little tendency like that.
Bro,
that's funny.
We landed in Dallas. He right to the skating ring. Y'all want to go skating with me? Like, bro, like, how random is it? Like, where I grew up, he in the hood where I grew up. Niggas, he was like, yo, Dre here. I'm like, in the hood? Yeah, bro, he's skating.
Dolo.
Yeah, he's
by
skating.
himself, skating, dancing. Like, bro, this is crazy. I'm like, yo, he a real one. He in the hood where I grew up, and he's skating by himself, pulled up by himself.
That's funny.
And got his own skates with him and shit, too.
He got his own skates.
I was like, he a real one.
Oh, that's good. Welcome to the show, Sean Kemp, man.
Well, man.
Appreciate you, man. 96. You finally break through. You sweep Dream and Clyde, beat Stockton and Malone in 7. You get to Mike. You're averaging 23 and 10 in the finals. What was that? We got GP side. We had GP a couple years ago. GP said if they would have put him on MJ earlier, y'all would have won it.
Yeah, Gary was having. They had a couple little injuries. He had. So they didn't want to exert him at first. They put Detlef on Michael Jordan, which
didn't go well.
I mean, look at it. You know what I'm saying? Detlef's a great player. I mean, he is, man. I don't think it was fair to him. All of a sudden, come on. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you pull somebody off the bench and pull on Michael Jordan, they can just waste fouls and be physical with him. But you come out there being soft with Michael, he gonna take advantage of you. And that's exactly what happened. But Michael wasn't the reason. He didn't beat us in the championship. He did not beat us, man. We was on his ass. He didn't beat us. Dennis Rodman's is the one who beat us. We had no answer for his ass, man.
Really?
We had no answer for Dennis Rodman. I mean, every time that they needed a second shot or something special or extra rebound or tip in, this motherfucker was flying and winking and, I mean,
he said winking.
Kissing and winking and kissing and shit. Frustrating everybody on the team, man. And Dennis not even like that. He just do that shit to irritate you,
just to
man.
fuck with you.
He just doing that shit. And he had every big man on my team just flustered, man.
What kind of shit would he do?
I'm gonna tell you with Frank Bukowski, man. Dennis started wearing color contacts during the championship. He started wearing color contacts during the championship with some lip shit on, man. And he would be like he was trying to kiss Frank's arm and this shit, and then Frank just couldn't take it, man. It was just the man in him just couldn't allow it.
I'd have lost it too. I'd have lost it too.
Dennis knew what buttons to push, man. And we needed Frank to rebound and shit, man. He got him all discombobulated, man. I'm just like, come on, man. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Absolutely, man. Dennis Rodman, he
how was his defense?
Man, his defense was good. He wasn't DMing me.
No, you still did. You saw your numbers.
I'm just too big for Dennis.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit too big for Dennis. I don't think that's a fair match.
And agile too.
Yeah. But his defense was great, man. Like I said, he was just tipping the ball in, rebounding, high knee, and doing all this silly shit, man. All the shit that you hate to see.
And that they needed.
Yeah, that's exactly what they need.
What was Pippen like?
Man, Scottie Pippen's great, man. You know, I played with Pippen in Portland. I'll just say this, man. Sometimes people don't give Pippen his props. But Scottie Pippen was going to be a good ball player without Michael Jordan. He would have been a quality ball player without Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan definitely made him a little bit better. But my man Scottie Pippen was still balling when we was in Portland. You know, he wasn't no match for Kobe when we was playing back then.
Yeah.
It wasn't no match for Kobe. But Scottie was still balling, man. He could still play the passing lanes. He's never been a great shooter, but he's just been athletic to do a lot of different things. You know, pass, scoring, rebounding. That's his game.
What was Mike like in those finals? Talking just straight about business. What was it like?
And when we played Mike in the finals, we was trying to engage with him a lot, man. We really wanted him.
Physicality.
We wanted physicality. We wanted to. We was trying to test him, but he wasn't
going for it.
He wasn't going for it. He was focused.
Oh, right here. There's a picture right there.
No, that's Gary. Gary was letting him know that he was getting in his ass because that's when they took Gary. They took Detlef off Michael, put Gary on. So Gary, I used to run down court. I'd be like showing him the glove. I'd be like, you fucking do something if you the glove. Gary would get his ass, knock the ball away, and Gary would flash the glove. So that's you see Michael looking back at him, he flashing that glove sign. He didn't like that shit. That's the shit there. That's you got to get Michael going, man. When you see that look right there.
Trouble.
Oh, you got some problems coming, man. Because now he don't want to talk to you. Now he got something to prove to you. You got number problems.
You get a chance to know Mike off the court?
Not so much off the court, but definitely
battles on the
court, man. Yeah. Definitely battles on the court. I respect him. I got a lot of mad respect for the man. You know,
man.
I've seen people be physical with Mike. I've seen him have a game plan to stop him. He altered his game plan every night. You couldn't stop him.
Is he the best to ever play the game?
No.
Who is?
I mean, people get mad at me when I say this, man. But Bill
Russell?
Bill Russell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The best to ever play the game is not going to be the lead scorer. The best to play the game is going to be one that's going to be in the middle doing a lot of different things. Because he's going to be able to help people out, keep the ball in play. Bill Russell was the first one blocking shots, keep the ball in play. You know, we was blocking shots, throwing that shit 17 rows up in the stands. He was actually blocking shots, and they was actually getting fucking layups off of him, man. So absolutely, man. I you know, as I look through the years of basketball, I think Will Chamberlain was a beast, but shit, Bill Russell was wearing his ass out. So let's keep it real. If you're talking about the all-around best player of the game, you look and see how many championships they won, how long they did it, he's got to be up there, bro.